Hey guys, Boniface back here again, guys. So I got Brandon. Me and Brandon been working together for. Has it been like 5 months? How long have
Yeah,
like five?
little over five,
A little
about
over 5 months.
6, 7. Yep,
So
exactly.
Me and Brandon been working together for about 6 months now. Brandon first when he first started working with me, he started running an e-commerce store. But then after he was selling a lot of products online, and he moved the route from selling products to actually selling services. So actually, Brendan right now he's helping car dealership get more clients for their business, and he's helping about you. How many locations do you guys have right now?
We have 5 locations right now
So
that we're
he's
working with.
go ahead.
We have 5 different locations that we're working with currently.
So he's helping five different car dealership get more clients for their business. So Brendan, can you tell us a little bit about what you do and everything?
So what I do is I help car dealerships get leads. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I use social media to get new leads for car dealerships, and basically what it is people who are interested in buying a new car or
Mm-hmm.
buying a certain car. So what I do is I get content from the dealership and I just advertise it on social media so that people are most interested in buying it and are most likely to buy it in the target markets that we pick and the audiences that we pick. We gather all that data and we send it over to the car dealerships, and then they close the deals. They close the sales, and we just get more leads and give them more opportunities to close more sales.
Why did you choose the car dealership niche?
So when I first started, I was just thinking,
I can't really hear you, Brendan. Talk louder. I think your connection.
okay, you get me better now?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so when I first started out, I was working with a few different industries, and when I reached out to you, I learned the topic of don't be a generalist, be a specialist.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to pick something that I had a decent interest in, and that was cars, because I was doing a lot of this marketing because I was really interested in cars, and I wanted to be able to invest in more cars. So I'm like, if I really, at the end of the day, I'm really focused on cars, or I like cars a lot, why not let me help people in the industry who are selling cars? And ever since then, I just niched down, and my sales process became in flow because I kept being consistent with the same industry.
Nice, nice, nice. So what Brennan mean by picking a niche? So in my program, so I have two different programs. We have the e-commerce program and we have the client acquisition program, which is called Advertising 1.0. So in the Advertising 1.0, I keep pointing that program that you have to pick a niche. You have to become a specialist, not a journalist. Basically, I see a lot of marketers out there. They're trying to do everything for everyone at any price, and they're wasting their time because they can't really master their marketing campaigns. They can't master anything because they're trying to help everyone. They think that if they help everyone, they're going to be successful, but it doesn't work like that. You have to help one person. You have to focus on that niche, and once you focus on that niche, your marketing campaigns gets better. And the best thing too is that because I teach my students how to get clients to chase after them. Because when I started out doing all this advertising stuff, and I started helping businesses too, so helping them with their services, I used to go door to door. I used to go meet up with these business owners face to face. But it didn't really work for me because these business owners was looking at me like, who is this guy? Why would I want to work with him? The reason why they look at me like that was because everybody, like, why would they want to work with you? Why would they want to work with me? They didn't know nothing about me. So I changed the approach. I started thinking to myself, man, how can I get these business owners to come after me instead of me going after them? Then after I just thought to myself, and I was so good at advertising, and I started thinking, man, I got to get these business owners to schedule a call with me. So because I know if they schedule a call with me, I'm in control of every single thing because they're the one requesting to talk to me. I'm not the one going after them. So that's why I was teaching Brendan and stuff like that how to get these business owners to come after him instead of him going after them. Because once they come after you, you can pick and choose. So like you can have 5 business owners working with you, you can have 10. It don't really matter because they're coming after you. And the way how I structure and show my students, you can literally have as much business owner work. You can work with as much business owner as you want, especially when you're running your ads on Facebook and stuff like that. And we go in more detail on that in my training. But yeah, so Brendan, just tell me a little bit about what are you guys working on with your clients right now?
So with our clients, we kind of intertwined what I learned from advertising 1.0, and that was setting up a calendar full of leads that are scheduled, and all you have to do is come into the office and call the leads that we generated for you. Mm-hmm. So our biggest thing right now is we've set up funnels for all of the locations so that all they have to do is come in and have calls ready so they can close more deals, So at the end of the day, we get the leads and they need to close those deals and we can move forward that way.
Nice. So is there anything you would like to tell these guys? How did we meet? We met at the mall.
Yes, we did.
How did it feel when you first met me?
That's a great question, man. Like, it was cool, man. We just talked, and it was very interesting because you were already doing e-commerce. You were already doing internet marketing, and when I first started doing internet marketing, nobody was talking about internet marketing. So when we both started talking about internet marketing, I was like, okay, this is great, because more people I meet that are doing like-minded things, it's always a good opportunity to be around more of those people.
Nice. Yeah, because I remember I seen you. I was actually shopping with my girlfriend, and we were shopping at the mall, and I went to go change my phone case. And I seen this guy. I was changing my phone case to get the new iPhone, the 8, and I seen Brandon, and Brandon was talking about a guy was by you, and he was talking about how I should help him with marketing because one of the guy who was there knew of me from our social media. Then he was like asking me to help him with marketing and stuff like that. Then you came out of nowhere saying you do marketing. Then after I was like, yeah. Then after I told you to. Yeah, then I told you to,
like, let's meet up. Yo.
I told you to follow me on Instagram and stuff like that. Then we went from there.
Exactly. Yup. And you had actually known one of my buddies, Alex Garabe, as well.
Oh yeah. I met Alex at a meetup. So I had met Alex at a meetup.
Yeah. And so it was kind of interesting because he had already met you, and I had already met Alex, and we just meet more people who were also in the internet marketing and like-minded as well. It's cool.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, at the end of the day, the reason why I brought you on the interview is to showcase your success as you being one of my successful students, but also is I want you to basically, what would you tell anyone who was thinking about joining my program?
Okay, so with joining Boniface's program, it's great because it sets up a foundation on how to go about building. If you wanted to take the route I took, which was build an agency, it gives you the perfect route to go about doing that. You pick the
I can't really. You're going in and out. You're going in and out.
So you pick the industry that you really want to work with, okay, and use the foundation that Bonnie has set up for you, and you can apply this to almost any industry that your heart desires to work with. Okay, so if you have an interest in a certain industry, why not find a way to add value in that industry? Okay, help people out in that industry, an industry that you care about. Okay, and use a system that's proven, plug it in, and help these people, because a lot of these business owners, they don't really have time to think about this stuff. Okay, like they don't have time for it. Okay, so if we have an interest in marketing or or want to know it, it is our duty to use that skill to help these business owners who really, really do need this asset in their company. And they need these services. It really is a huge part in them closing more sales and growing as a business. So I recommend if you're interested in the course, I recommend just pull the trigger, go all in, and just commit to make it happen. At the end of the day, if you make a commitment, if you're gonna make it happen, and stop listening to all the other stuff out there, and just stay laser focused, and you can figure it out.
So
just go all in.
So yeah, guys. So Brendan, when I first started working with Brendan, this guy, he was listening to every marketer out there. He was telling me about all these other marketers. He was like, why don't I try this like this guy? Why don't I try this like this guy? And I started telling Brendan, like, you got to stop listening to all those people, because those people are trying to sell you on their products and services. You want to just listen to one person who already done it, who can just give you, because at the end of the day, if you're helping people, you have to produce results for these business owners. Like, that's the only way you're going to keep these business owners working with you. If you don't have a good system to even help them, you're never going to keep that business owner, and you're never going to have a successful business. The reason why people fail at these marketing stuff is because they don't have the right system. They don't have a system that can actually generate leads, consistent leads, qualified leads that can actually help somebody get results. And if you don't have that system to get somebody results, you're not going to have that client for a very long time. You're going to be stuck in the same place you're at. That client's going to dump you, and you're going to go get another client, and that client's going to dump you too. You need a consistent system that you literally just plug and play, and you can get as much clients as you want, and you can help the clients actually get businesses, okay? Because once you have that in place, that client that you're working with is going to refer you to his other business owners. And now you're growing your business through referrals. But if you're wasting your time trying to listen to everybody out there, trying to learn all these different things, you're not going to be successful. You have to be focused. You have to get that system that's already working. Okay, that's already working. It's already been proven it's working right now, that can help you change your life, because that's all that matters. Okay? So Brendan, with me and Brendan started working together. I told Brendan, stop listening to all those people out there. Because at the end of the day, I remember you was like, I want to take Ty Lopez's course. I remember you told me that. I was like, okay, that course is a great course. I'm not saying it's a bad course, but can it give you the system that you actually need to generate clients? You have the approach they're teaching you guys is a wrong approach, because they want you to go out there and bang on people's doors and go after people, and that's not the way to go. You want to have a system in place that can actually generate you that leads that come straight to you. Instead of you going after those people, have those people come after you. Because that's all that matters. Once you can have those people come after you, then you're in a position of strength. But if those people aren't coming after you, you're losing. They're not going to want to work with you. You have to have a system that can generate those people to come to you, and you don't have to worry about them again. Brendan, do you have anything to say to these people?
Another part is what I learned, and I think this would be a great final note to add that can help a lot of folks. So, start small. Rome was not built in a day. Okay, like, just stay consistent. That's the biggest thing that I learned from Boniface. Stay consistent and stay focused. Focus on one thing. Don't try and do this, that, and the other at the same time, and then find your way, and you'll be good. Because we stayed small. We focused on a small amount. We started small, and one of our clients ended up having 5 other businesses. Okay, so now he's in the process of move us on to all his other businesses, and then one of our other clients had 2 other locations for his one business. So you start small and you stay consistent, help a few people, you're eventually you're gonna help more people, their friends, their cousins, or themselves have other businesses. So start small and master it, and just keep moving forward and consistent, and you should be on your way.
Exactly. So Brendan, I just want to showcase your success. Like I've said, you're You have how many? You have five. You have five business owners.
And yeah, each one of my contracts right now is 2K a month, and this just varies, but a lot of the ones that we are doing are 2K a month, and 2K a month setup fee as well. So that's what we're
So
doing
you
right now.
one more thing. So you know a lot of these guys out here. Remember when you
Yeah.
first came to me and you was pricing your packages? You was actually trying to charge clients $500, and I was telling you like you need to increase your prices. You
Yeah.
need to increase your prices, and you was like, "Oh my God, how am I gonna do that?" And now you increase your prices to $2,000 a month. First, you was only charging $500 a month. Now you're charging $2,000 a month for 5 clients now.
Yeah, man, because like when that's what this goes back to picking your niche. Okay, when I really started to pick a niche and understand my niche, I understood like numbers. I understood what they were making, how much they were selling the car for, what the profit was, and when I knew that, I really was like a member of that business, somebody who can actually make like like good decisions that can help the business because I know what the money's coming in. And when I knew that, I felt better about what I was doing because I knew I was making them. You know, I knew I was making them a good amount of money. So let me just charge more. You know, I'll make you a good amount of money, and I'm gonna give myself a good fee for it as well. And it was a paradigm shift, but you know, it's just who you listen to and what information are you taking in. That's been, you know, the biggest impact right now.
Okay. Do you have anything else you have to say to these people before we head out of here?
Good to go, man.
All right, Brennan. Make sure you stay active in the Facebook group. Continue to succeed, buddy.
All right, man. Take care, man.
Bye.